Eddie, I mean, you've been investing on the stock market now for many years, right? And I just wonder, what got your attention to doing that when you came from me?
Yes, I'll tell you, 17 years ago, I came to the U.S. Long story short, I came here to do my MBA, ended up, American dream. I got a job with the state of New Mexico, grew top the ranks, and eventually became the Chief Audit Executive at the State Treasurer's Office. So we invest the entire funds within the state.
Of New Mexico.
Yeah, so I was opportuned by the elected treasurer at that time to go to the New York Stock Exchange market for 2 months of intense training since I was in charge of compliance. So that blew up my mind, man. I met little guys in their 20s. They were all already millionaires. I was still making about $60,000 a year, And it's funny because at that time you couldn't even invest because to start a brokerage account, you needed about $15,000.
At that time?
At that time.
So it's not like today where you have fractional shares, you can start a brokerage account with $1, $2.
My brother, $15,000 to even talk to
So that eliminates about 90%.
Absolutely. I couldn't invest. I couldn't. So just that was an eliminating factor for you and me at that time. But fast forward today, my brother, I'll tell you, anybody can invest. $1 a day, $5 a week, $10 a week, $50 a week. Every time you get paid, you can invest. You can buy Tesla, you can buy Amazon, you can buy everybody uses a computer. Everybody goes to Walmart. Everybody goes to Costco. Why don't you own shares of that company?
I really want you to open up. I know you're a very private guy, but I want you to open up to people. How has investing on the stock market especially changed your life and your financial circumstance? I don't want to give specifics, but you can share some ballpark numbers. You can share some different things that have happened in your life thanks to investing on the stock markets and being able to leverage that.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a well-beaten strategy.
My brother, this is a very good question. And I'll tell you where I am today from a financial perspective. Without the stock market, I couldn't have even been close. I'm today a business owner, a real estate investor, and a stock market investor, as well as a coach. And the stock market has transformed my life. I'll tell you, this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. So why we are in this arena that you see us today is because we understand that there is still work to be done. We still have to learn. I'll tell you, most of my students that I teach, I show them a portfolio that I started with $5 in 2015. That simply means every time I get paid, I put $5 in there. Over time, I increased that amount to $50 to $100. Right now, I put about $250 for 2 weeks. But that account is over 6 figures today. Wow. There isn't no way. When I moved to the United States, if you tell me that I will have $20,000, I will say you're mad. When am I going to pay my bills, my car notes, make sure that I pay my credit card and stuff like that? But when you start investing and get that change of mindset, don't get me wrong, the stock market goes up and down. But I'll tell you, if you get the coaching that you need, you invest in the right stocks. Don't follow people that don't even understand the market and you want to get quick gains. That's where you get bitten really bad. Yeah. Okay. So you have to do it right. There is a right way to do it. But invest in solid companies. Microsoft is not going anywhere. Amazon is not going anywhere. Tesla is not going anywhere. The S&P 500 is the easiest way for you to invest. Download a brokerage account and just be buying there. 20 years from today, you'll come and thank us. In making this video for you guys.
Wow, that's impressive. And by the way, guys, listen, down in the description section of the video, I'm going to be leaving some helpful links for you. If you are interested in understanding better how to invest, if you just need even to book a one-on-one time so we can have a conversation on how to go forward with your plan and start today, you have links. And those links will be leading you to how you can reach me, how you can reach Eddie, how you can get your investing life started if you haven't started, or even if you have started, how you can accelerate your gains and see significant growth in your portfolio. So anyways, Eddie, you mentioned something here that's important, right? You've explained a little bit how this thing has really significantly changed your life. Now, if somebody is sitting out there watching us having this conversation, we just finished for a training. And I would say this, we are not novices in investing.
Yeah.
We have significant knowledge. We have significant expertise. We can call ourselves experts, no.
Yeah.
But we are really, we are able to really invest significantly.
Absolutely.
Right? And yet we still have to want to come and get more education.
Yep.
We still have to pay thousands of dollars to come and attend a 3-day seminar.
Yep.
We still have to invest the time. You drove in from San Antonio for 2 hours. I drove in an hour for 3 days continuously to attend this. How important is that education piece to success on investing and being able to grow your wealth in general?
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you, investing in the stock market is like you are training to become a surgeon. It is very, very critical. That means, So before you become a surgeon, you have taken multiple practices. You have gone through school. You have gone through a lot of education. They can't just give you someone's brain to operate on when you don't know that you do a good job. Both of us are I'll say we are professional investors, but we still take the time to come and learn because you never stop learning. You never stop learning. Even the people that taught us today, they are still learning from other people.
Absolutely.
So don't go through the route that we went. Come get thorough education and coaching so you can do it the right way. It will fit your plan. It will fit your long-term goals, your short-term goals, and your mid-term goals.
Yeah, and that is important what you say because everybody is different.
Oh, yes.
And people are at different points in their lives. People are in different careers. Sometimes they don't have time. Sometimes maybe they feel like they don't have the mental intelligence and things like that. I think one of the beautiful things is the ease in which investing has been brought to. You mentioned at the beginning that when you started working for the state of New Mexico, to open a brokerage account, you needed about $15,000 deposit.
Yep.
Today, you need $0 deposit.
Yep.
Number two, you don't even have to actively be involved in actively investing on a daily basis.
No.
You can just set it and forget it. Yep. So for those people who want to set it and forget it, who want to say, hey, you know what? I know the education too is important, but I might not be able to follow through the entire education right now. But is there a way I can start with something that I can set and just consistently be investing in and forget while I'm building my ability? Is that possible?
That is very, very possible, my brother. And it takes $0 to start. It takes $0 to open that brokerage account. When you get the initial coaching, you get that brokerage account set. We understanding your goal, your long, medium, and short-term perspective, we will be able to guide you towards opening and automating that portfolio. That you don't have to be there every day, every week, every month.
So Eddie, I really think there is nothing more important in this time and day. Like number one, getting that financial education, and number two, getting involved in the number one wealth building mechanism in America. Right? And one of the challenges I see a lot, especially around people who might be immigrants in America, people who maybe came to America from a different country. There's usually a challenge from that mindset perspective of, wanting to have some quick gains very fast, wanting to do a little thing and get the most amount of profit. Can you talk about what it takes to really find that mindset switch, to be able to see what your mindset, to understand that it is a long and consistent thing? Can you talk to?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've worked over my time coaching people on how to invest in the stock market. I've coached over 1,000 people as of now. And just from investing in S&P 500, these are the top-notch 500 companies in the US. If you just start putting some of that money in there, you will have more than 10x your investment. But take this. If you take $300,000 today and you take it to Africa, right? You put that on an investment. What is your return on investment on that $300,000? Remember, you have buried $300,000 in there. You might be making $2 million every month or $1 million every month.
About $4,000.
$4,000. It's going to take you over 20 years for you to even break even on that investment. Meanwhile, somebody that has put that money in the S&P 500, they might have 10x that money before you are even breaking even. So, but at the same time, what I tell people, diversify your portfolios. That is why I advise people, if you have, you don't necessarily need to even buy a house. You can invest in real estate investment trust.
Often. What is that?
Okay, real estate investment trust. There are a lot of companies out there that buy properties, that develop properties and stuff. They need capital to buy those. So if the price of houses keep going up, those real estate investment trusts go up. So you don't have the problem of a landlord. You don't need somebody does not have to call you and say, my toilet is clogged. You have to come and fix it. You don't have to worry to collect rent. But at the same time, you have your steady stream of income. A lot of real estate investment trusts, they come with dividends. So you have dividends payment. They average 10 to 17% return annually on.
So you just buy into that company?
You just buy into that trust.
Buy a share of that.
Absolutely. You're already investing in real estate.
So you can be in real estate without actually owning that property.
Absolutely, my brother.
You can be proud of being a real estate investor.
Absolutely.
Without even carrying the burden.
A lot of multi-million-dollar real estate investors today, they don't own those buildings. And they are investing in the trust.
So I really want everyone to understand. I am originally from Cameroon. Eddie is from Cameroon. We love our continent. We want to develop our continent. We want to partner. And we believe that investments like in Airbnb, in buildings, in real estate, in farming, in technology, in manufacturing, in engineering are going to change our continent significantly. But now, is there a creative way where if I really want to still do the Airbnb project in Ghana, in Senegal, in Cameroon, I can leverage the S&P 500 here with that my initial investment and still be able to use some returns from that investment and build that Airbnb?
You just nailed it. There is this guy that I started coaching 3 years ago. This guy, I'll not call the name, but I'll give you guys some amounts. This guy, he came in with about 150K to invest. It's about 3 years ago. I coached him. We worked on him structuring his portfolio. And I'll tell you, that guy has 2x that amount, his portfolio.
Hey guys, in addition to all the valuable information I bring to you every week on my videos and my short videos on different platforms, especially here on YouTube, I also have a community of over 2,000 like-minded, serious and driven people who, like you, are receiving exclusively this time a newsletter once a week. And this information in the newsletter is unique and it only goes to those people who are part of the newsletter community. So if you are interested in getting this once a week update, which includes different tips, different ideas on how to build yourself, how to generate wealth, how to make money, how to build a legacy, go ahead and click down in the link in the description and you'll be able to join our newsletter community. And when you join that community, you would realize exactly how much value that brings to you on a weekly and daily basis. Let's get back to regular programming.